Music, family, love, unrequited love, separation, totalitarianism. It's The Sound of Music. A timeless family picture for everyone that somehow never makes it into any Watch Mojo lists. Enjoy a light-hearted, adventurous, and whimsical first two-thirds, then tuck in your blankets for a cruel, difficult, and tense final third. Seriously though, Nazis, I get the time period and everything, but it doesn't make it any less unnecessary. An overall fondly memorable movie. I'm here to discuss a few of my favorite scenes and give my thoughts on them. These scenes may contain spoilers for the movie, but really, knowing the plot doesn't ruin anything.
Yes, it does.
The first scene in my analysis is the opening sequence to the movie. We get plenty of landscape shots, which I wasn't able to find the footage for, and also display the grand scale of the area. I think it symbolizes the large array of elements that the movie provides. The movie gives us a chance to breathe right after seeing the beauty of Switzerland's nature. But before we can,
The hills are alive with the sound of...
I almost passed out here. This scene demonstrates the movie's use of landscapes as well as excellent music. An opening movie scene is supposed to grab the attention of the viewer. If this doesn't grab your attention, you've been kissed by a dementor. We may have been turned off by a weak opening, thinking that we're just having a story repeated to us, which we are. But it's done so well! This also provides a scrumptious taste of Maria's character. She's carefree, likable, and appreciative. This scene captures all of her elements, although I feel like it would have been better with this playing.
But I'm from Ohio, though, white boy. It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. 5 mil on YouTube in 6 months.
This second scene is one of my dad's favorites. Oh yeah, did I mention that this movie is really old? Prior to this scene, the captain's children demonstrated that they don't see much in any caretakers their father brings in. So they didn't think much of Maria, thinking she'd be trying her best to act like their father. But she truly expresses herself to the children in this scene. They're all frightened by the thunderstorm proceeding outside. Hoping for protection, they go to Maria. She doesn't follow their expectations, telling them to get over it. She sympathizes with them and sings another masterful song. I swear, if I had a dime for every good song in this movie, I could buy an aero bar. This scene is where the bond between the children and Maria ascends. They can talk to her and she understands them. If this hadn't happened, the children would have kept waiting for her to leave. While hearing her sing, they see value in her as a person. My third scene up for discussion is when Captain Von Trapp is swayed by the voices of his children. Prior to this event, he had seen them in their most unofficial, undisciplined, childlike form yet, all in front of the woman he's trying to impress. He feels outraged and knows that Maria is responsible. When she tries to reason with him, he gives her a speech telling her to leave the home. While he's finishing the details of his instructions, he hears heavenly voices coming from inside his home. Captain Von Trapp enters his house to see his children singing to his girlfriend. He finds himself in pleasant shock. Imagine realizing that your secondary religion turned out to be absolutely wrong. That's pretty hard to take in. The captain doesn't just realize that, but also the effects that his actions have had on his children. They haven't heard any music since they were too busy obeying his rules. He knew all but one of the parts of discipline, rewarding his kids. He never would have regretted any of his past decisions if he hadn't heard their voices. And after getting outraged at Maria, he realized he should have done the exact opposite. The movie also symbolizes how he acted without question with the mirror in this scene. He never looks at himself, ignoring what he feels and instead falling into his instincts. Captain Von Trapp then transforms into a main protagonist, with all of us rooting for him. The next scene I'm going to discuss is the wedding of Captain Von Trapp and Maria.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
This is a crucial part of the movie, and where I feel it should have ended. But clearly, there were more important things to discuss. Maria conquered her fears of having her love rejected by Captain Von Trapp, and is now being rewarded for her efforts. Captain Von Trapp previously revealed his love for Maria, leading to their wedding. The children already thought of Maria as their mother, so now that bond is at an all-time high. Maria has become the latest addition to the Von Trapps, giving music and peace to her new husband and children. Everyone is happy for the couple, and the audience feels that the story has concluded itself on a beautifully sung note. But we still gotta bring in them Nazis. The final scene I will dissect is my favorite part. The entire Von Trapp family is trying to escape Nazi rule by leaving the area. They hide in the abbey where Maria lived before joining the family. Nazis enter the building and begin to search the room where they're hiding. Earlier, The movie reveals that it takes place during the Anschluss. I'd call it a plot twist, but it's more like a continuation of the story. We are more than aware that our heroes will face intense torture if they're captured, so the stakes have been raised very high. The absence of music and dialogue help the visuals give a chilling vibe. The entire building is being lit by the Nazis' flashlights, setting the tone masterfully. When it finally ends, we're relieved not just for the characters, but also that our hearts are still beating. This movie is forever a classic, never showing a lack of effort. If you haven't seen it, leave. I enjoyed every word of the songs in the script, totally outdoing literally everything that's on the charts today. What happened? Why do these people get so much attention? Why is this currently the face of Canada? These should be the faces of music, but they have to be buried in the garbage put out by